up, everyone? It's your boy, the Beast, doing it again with my colleague, my friend, my business partner, JH himself, Harvey Harv. What up, Jules? How you doing today?
What's good?
Yo, I'm feeling good. I mean, it's Friday and it's not raining and it's a day off from work. You're just doing business. That's all we've been doing actually. Business, business, business. And I'm loving it. I mean, takes the stress out of me. I mean, look, I got some weird marks on my face from freaking all the stress from work. It's just peeling and all that. I got to take a break from it all and just chill and just do things I like to do and enjoy. So this is one of them. The podcast is a release from all the crap that's going on in the world. So how's the day for you today?
It's good, man. Beautiful, sunny Florida. We just had a little hurricane scare, but it really wasn't nothing much but rain here.
It was just
Um,
rain.
yeah, it's basically just heading its way up the coast. I think it's probably in South Carolina by now, but North Carolina can do that. But
So
we're all good.
so they move pretty quickly in terms of these hurricanes, or they kind of stick around from a few times, a few days.
Yeah, it depends on depends on the miles per hour.
Mm.
Some of them move slow. Like the ones that move real slow are the ones that do the most damage.
Okay, okay. Well, as long as you guys are good and safe, uh, we're blessed for that. So here we are again with our returning guest. He goes by the name of Thunder Page. That's right. I'm gonna address him
Champ,
properly this time. It's Thunder Page right now, folks. All right, that man is in the house,
the
and we
champ.
we connected the first time he was on here. I'm like, man, he spit some great knowledge. We got to bring him back. So again, Mr. Thunder Page, how you doing today?
Man, thank you for having me, man. It's a blessing. Um, I'm blessed today. You guys were talking about hurricanes, and we had like a weak broadcast out here that storms. They said it was gonna come by, but it stayed. So we just had like a lot of thunder, lightning, rain, little flood here and there in Ohio.
Hmm.
Other than that, I'm blessed to be here with you guys again. Thank you. The company was awesome last time, and we about to get into some business.
Business indeed, and we're
Yo,
we
but this
talking,
is
yeah,
this is the thing is like he's perfect for the social media podcast because he goes live every day.
yeah.
So he's all into it. So
It's true. It's true. I've caught up. I've caught him. I think on three different occasions live, and some of them were just by accident because I didn't think he'd be doing live at this time. But yeah, I think it was like 11:30 or something like that. I'm like, man, this guy's going live. Let me sit there and talk and let's listen right now. And you know what? He's spitting some fire on these shows, and there's a lot of people who tune in, and he's either educating or explaining things. Like we had a I guess a miscommunication on one of his posts, and he went back on live and he explained to the people his point of views on it, not taking sides, but knowing that grown people can definitely agree to disagree or come to terms with it, and move on. And you know what? I said, hey, I told him right up. I said, hey, you know what? I respect everything you said right there, and I get it. Maybe I was out of my bag or out of my pocket for saying something, but I thought, you know what? It wouldn't be me if I didn't say anything. So I said
Exactly,
my piece
exactly.
and moved on.
And I like how you did that too. I like you were speaking like for the people that probably couldn't speak for themselves about the word.
Yes.
Um, Respect comes from different angles.
Mhm.
So I love how you did that. And the main thing here, and like Jules said, he seen me do the lives, and he said I was a perfect example
Mhm.
for this, or not an example, but I'm perfect to talk about this type of topic, is because nobody that's like a true friend with consistency. And that's what it boils down to. You ever had somebody that just gave up on you? So that's why I keep pushing the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna come with the same thing. Like,
Mhm.
so that's why I do it and teach. And we about to do it
I
again.
hear you. I hear you. So yeah, we're all talking about social media. We're talking about um basically, I mean, going into business now, I have been trying to learn how to use social media the right way to promote the brand, the brand of the podcast, the brand of the clothing line, the brand of personal fitness and all that. So I stumbled upon certain apps and said, let me get this app, let me get that app. And then I'm looking at these folks here, and I'm like, okay, you look great, in these clothes and all. And I see a link, hey, PayPal or Venmo or Cash App. And I'm looking, I'm like, what are you promoting? What what are you offering me that I have to send you money for?
Mhm.
So I'm like, really? And it's not new. TikTok has these links. Snapchat has these. All these people are putting links to pay them for nothing at all. Now, there's other people that have a talent or have a skill or have knowledge, right? Or are content creators. They're creating something for you. So it takes them time, it takes them props, be it sunglasses or weights or whatever. It gets them things to help you see their content or get them more creative. Other people
Mhm.
just sit there and just say, I'm gonna lip sync a competition, lip sync a song and twerk, and there you go. Send me some money. Hmm, hmm. I'm like, I don't get it. Honestly. And we're not even gonna talk OnlyFans. Not yet, anyways. But I'm just saying, what is your take, gentlemen, on people now? See, and you see, women are gonna attack me for this one, because most of the people on here we're talking about are the women out there, the IG models, the Snapchat models, and all these folks here doing their thing on these platforms, and they're making an income. Now again, before we even go into deeper, I do not hate anybody who's making their money.
Right.
I'm not hating on anybody who makes the money. I think there's just a proper way to make the money that doesn't degrade you. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't degrade you. So, you know, certain people that be shaking their ass or doing whatever, and I'm like, great, but why am I gonna send you money? I mean, the porn is free on the internet, and you don't have to buy anything at a strip club. You can just sit there and watch people for an hour and then leave. I've done that before, by the way. I've sit there at the strip club and paid nothing. Didn't buy a damn drink. Sat there. Owner says, "Hey, excuse me, you gonna buy something?" Nope. Bye. I'm out. I'm out. I don't need to do. I don't need to do anything out there. So yeah, like, give me your 2 cents on this, guys. I mean, am I wrong to be thinking the way I'm thinking? Let me know.
I don't think so. But then again, coming from people that don't judge like us, everybody live their lifestyle. Everybody has to respect their own body. Your body is your temple. Um, how you how you put yourself out there, you gotta respect what comes with it. So it comes with the territory and how you performing around people, you making yourself. So when it comes to, for example, you said strippers and stuff like that, they shake their ass for it. Like, I don't dis I don't hate nobody for making their money. Maybe it's a mom that's trying to shake her butt to put food in her kids' mouth and, tuition and stuff for
Right.
school and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Ones that just take advantage of that and they don't care about their body. They don't respect it. They wonder why people can't look at them a certain way.
Mm.
It's how you give yourself off. But that's a lot of things. But that's what I think about it. OnlyFans page, Jules, light skin. How you doing?
All
Think
right,
about
light skin.
he gonna eat me alive, man.
But listen though, I think like I don't care about people's form of income. Like we talked about that when we talked about the whole minimum wage thing. I don't care how you make your money.
Right.
I'm just not gonna spend my money on it. And these social media platforms are just getting abused. It's literally like I used to love TikTok. I used to love TikTok because I used to like see people create stuff. You know, the people that do comedy on there, or they'll like lip sync the Kevin Hart like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
series, or people that do the makeup. That's super hard to do, and you know, and how they do that. And
Yeah.
now it's just somebody wearing a bathing suit standing there, and literally will say, "Oh, well, apparently this is all you have to do to, you know, to get famous on TikTok." So I don't really like. I don't. First of all, I don't. I used to post my workouts on TikTok, and then I found out that everyone will critique everything that you do. It's it's if you squat, you're not squatting deep enough, or if you're benching, it doesn't count unless it touches your chest, or
Right.
you know,
Right.
it's just hate for no reason.
Right.
Because the only thing I don't like about that is like I'm not doing it for thirst, or I'm not doing it for income. I'm doing it to show people different types of workouts. It's you know, so when I get hate for doing that, but yet you will subscribe to somebody for $4.99 a month because they are
Shaking
trying
their
on
ass.
bathing suits, and you know, like shit like that. It's just weird to me. OnlyFans, I don't know, I just don't understand it. And
Here's the thing with OnlyFans though.
who
Before we,
fucking worth who like why am I paying you $17.99 a month? Like what am I doing for that? Like is that what your worth is?
no.
$17.99 a month?
Oh my God.
Like,
That's so, like for the people that, you know, get their credit cards ready and have it ready for a feet pick and an ass pick, stuff that you can get in the store for
Yeah.
probably like $2.99 and flip that page
What's
and see.
that? You showing me your feet? Yeah. Let's go. Come
I
on
mean,
now.
well, kudos to them, you know.
No, I can't. No, I can't. No, no, I can't give you kudos for that.
I said,
No.
them. It has to be those people for that part.
Oh, there's so
Everybody play a part. I can't play that part.
okay, okay, okay. But you saying you don't feel bad for the people paying all this money to see people's feet? They need
I don't
Oh,
feel bad for them. I think they're stupid as shit.
I feel bad for them. They
Like,
got they
all
got
right,
swindled.
I don't.
perfect example. If someone if someone on OnlyFans posts a picture of their feet, right? Then they're going to post another picture of their feet tomorrow. It's the same fucking feet. Like, why can't I just save this picture and look at and save the picture?
Put it on your phone wall, your screen right there, your screensaver.
And save your $17.99.
I
Okay,
think
but then these people go further though, and these certain models, whenever they go and sell their underwear.
All right, stop.
No, no,
Stop.
you telling me that? Don't tell. Listen, no, listen,
Stop.
listen.
Stop.
That's what's going on right now. Okay,
Stop.
that's why I didn't want to go into the OnlyFans.
No,
But
no. But it's the same thing with IG, and like they're not models.
Well,
If that's the case, I'm a fucking model.
yes, you are.
I'm not a model.
For the grown and sexy. Yes, you are.
Yo. For the light skin grown and
Like
sexy.
seeing grown and sexy, 50 plus. That's him right there.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I post pictures on Instagram wearing clothes doesn't mean I'm a model.
You're right. But for some reason, our society doesn't even skip a beat, and people will drop dollars. I don't know because it's international or what. Like, I mean, I don't know where these funds are coming from. I don't know what they're doing with them. Some people have no money whatsoever to feed their family, but they'll send the money to these people,
yeah.
or they have the abundance of money, and again, they're just sending it to these people, thinking they're wishful thinking that something's gonna come about them sending them all this money.
I call that a weird boredom. Remember when live and friends like it's a good type of weird, and I was saying it's a good type. I'm good. Like
I'm weird.
there's bad weird. I'm not gonna. I guess what they think is if they see this person on their friends list and they have a OnlyFans page, they getting closer to that picture. So I guess because other than that, I am not going to buy no picture.
Again, all these
But
people
they got video
are,
too, so I guess you can buy a video.
but again, people are getting pretty people are getting really creative when it comes to these social medias, because they'll say, for this price you can get a secret DM from me, or a picture from me, or
Oh,
whatever, and there's different tiers, and oh, you can get me in my bra and panties, you can get me in this, and it just, the higher the amount, the more you get. I'm like, man,
is there a such thing as a good therapist and a bad therapist?
no, let's not go there now.
Because that's what that is. That's what that is. Okay. So, okay, for $59.99, you can get DMs from me for a whole month. You get 5 pictures a day and you get 2 videos.
That's
So
exactly.
you got me, you telling me what I want to hear. This ain't going nowhere. And people fall for that.
But you have to understand, there's some women on there that have OnlyFans that do the same thing, and their subscription is free.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
So I ask you then, what's the point?
What's the I was about to say?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna take this left soon, but the thing that is weird is that OnlyFans caught on to this. Not only did it's blew up and it's the way it is now. Now they're introducing DJs, artists. Like, I would rather, if I wanted to, if there's an OnlyFans for a DJ that I know is exclusive, I'd do an OnlyFans for the DJ, because that's a skill, that's a talent, or an artist that is showing people how to paint. That's a skill. That's something I can do. But you can do that on YouTube for free,
Right.
right? So why would I? Again, I get why they're doing it, but when you can access this stuff for free, why am I paying you? Why am I paying? You're not giving me something that I cannot find for free.
because once you start paying them, then they feel like they are the model.
And that's what blows.
People on YouTube, have you ever heard anyone say, I'm a YouTube model?
No,
There's a YouTube stars, because again, there's people that have blown up their careers from YouTube. You know, perfect example, Justin Bieber. Usher saw him on YouTube, and look where he is right now. $1 million man right there.
the
right?
one that started all off with the whole YouTube and stuff was Soldier Boy.
Was it Soldier Boy?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you want to hear him tell it. Yeah. He started everything. But it's like, YouTube used to be, if you had 1 million subscribers and they paid you. They don't do that anymore. So, you know.
And I don't know why.
But I mean, I understand social media. Obviously, we all use social media every single day. I really don't do a lot of personal stuff on my social media anymore. Other, like, Facebook is now for business, to help grow business. It's free, so I'm going to use that free advertisement. Instagram, I probably put more like crazy stuff on Instagram, but like I said, I'm still never going to consider myself model. But I think it makes them feel better to say that I'm an Instagram model. All right, what contract did you sign? Like, who like?
It sounds like a strong title.
But and this is okay. I'm gonna
It
go
sounds
left.
strong.
I'm gonna go left with this though. See, and we have a lot of women who are promoting empowerment of their body and whatnot.
Be careful.
Okay, no, I get it, and I'm for that. But that opens the door to a lot of critics and a lot of people who will bash you and will put you back in that hole that you were trying to come out of. Because some people can say the worst things. Whether you're a confident woman or not, some people will just say some shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to open that door. If you're gonna be open like that, I mean, just know that people.
So, because there's no actual backlash. I could follow somebody that's in Australia and something like, and I can sit there and say, "Oh, you're stupid."
Yeah.
And that person's in Australia. He's not going to do anything but delete you.
Those Twitter warriors. Those Twitter warriors. But again, you're claiming that, and again, you're claiming you're something that really you're not. Like the model title. I mean, you're not a model.
That's the Bow Wow challenge.
It's the
If
it's the
you
bell.
if you if everybody focus on their self-image, a lot of people wouldn't look at Facebook like it ruins people's lives and stuff. Like I used to think that.
Hmm.
But it's how you use things. But if you use it posting your personal life, you telling your business, you venting publicly everywhere, this showing a different you. This and people look at that like, dang, you I know I can't do this for nothing. Like so it can change you in a way and it's bad. That's why I be trying to tell people like you like Toon said, you watch what you say. Everything is documented.
100%. No
It can
matter
bring
what you do, make or
you.
break you.
Yes, like for example, if I was to blow up right now from doing anything or whatever, with my clothing line or something like that,
Hmm.
they go back to how many times I dropped the word nigga,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah.
and then they'll use that like, oh well, this thug came up making his own clothing line, and
Yep. Yep.
they want. That's when that people try to start labeling you. But like I said, if you love yourself, all that stuff will ricochet off. None of that stuff bothered me. Like people
Right.
problems, none of that. Like if they get
Right.
loud, I'd be like, "How you loud?" I mean, anyway, getting to social media, use it as a tool. If everybody did that, I think it would be a lot of business involved. And I'm not shocked that he didn't make it a fee yet to have social media to sign up for. Because think about it, if he was like, "Oh, now I want everybody to pay for social media, Facebook,
You
$2.99
wait.
a month for everybody,"
You wait.
that's a lot of
But
money.
but think about it. They have Facebook Pay. They have paid ads.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Facebook is making money regardless. They're
Basically,
making money just the fact
listen.
that it's
Bas-
one of the largest, if not the largest platform in the world. If it's
Here's
not,
the thing
I don't
with
know what
those,
it is right now.
with those pixels and ads and whatnot. All it is you skipping the line. Eventually, you will be seen. If you post your stuff enough, you'll be seen by someone. Someone will pick it up. When you start saying, "I'm going to put my money into this," I'm going to jump the whole 5,000 people before you, and I'm going to put myself multiply myself 3 or 4 different times. So you're definitely going to see me. That's all it is. You're just
Right.
skipping the line.
So perfect example is the whole algorithm program.
Mm-hmm.
So
We've done it.
so I'm sure people are tired of seeing me. Like I don't really like doing lives, period. But the Facebook algorithm says if you go live 30 days straight, then when you're automatically going to pop up on somebody's feed,
Yeah.
automatically.
It's a science, man. It's a science. Now, there's also again, this is something I guess bothers me being a fitness coach slash trainer is that I see a lot of trainers and fitness coaches going live and just giving people workouts for free. So me being someone who wants your business, why am I going to go on Facebook Live and give you everything for free? A, there's ways to record every single thing you can do so they can just repeat and repeat and repeat what you're doing because you give it for free.
Yep.
Two, that's your time and your money. So if you're a business person and you're giving all these people a workout every other day, every 3 days, how are you making your money?
Well, you have to look at it like this. Some of those guys aren't even personal trainers.
Whether
Those,
you can call yourself a fitness coach, personal trainer, but you're giving something that you are trying to sell for free. Why? I see it so many times. I see going on my lives or going on my feeds, I see people showing themselves working out. Working out.
Some of those guys are so wealthy and they did that already with personal training and they just giving it out.
Not even those ones. There's people who are up and comers who are trying to show that they know how to work out. But there's a difference between you knowing how to work out and coaching somebody how to work out.
so I always say this. Um, People just have it in their mind like what a personal trainer should look like.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that doesn't make any sense. I always say, who's the greatest football coach ever?
This is why this is why I brought this up because a lot of people say, "Oh, yo, Tunde, you don't look like a personal trainer." Okay, sure. And Bill Belichick could never run 100 yards faster than me. but he has how many championships right now? Right? I'm saying, like,
that's
you could
the
be
same
a
thing.
coach. You could be a
That's
coach and not
Well,
look the part.
some people don't understand that that's what you're doing. You are getting the best out of that person.
Yes.
So you are a coach, and
Yes.
that's always going to be my analogy.
Oh,
It-
100%. And I agree with it
because
100%.
because you have some personal trainers that like at my gym, there's a couple personal trainers that are training to do bodybuilding shows, so
Mm-hmm.
they look
Yeah.
a certain way.
Right.
There's also some that are enhanced,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
whether it be steroids, insulin, or whatever else that they're taking. Um, but it's for that look. And you know, to be honest with you, I don't think they know shit because I see a lot of their clients, and it's funny because they actually talk about each other. Like they talk about each other, and I've never done that. I've never said that this person's not a good personal trainer because I don't know what their background is. I don't know as someone from the outside
Mm-hmm.
what you ask a personal trainer to do. So you just don't know.
Right. Again, and it just bothers me that you're promoting something that you're trying to make money for, and you're giving it for free. Facebook is free. So if you're going on every day for the next 30 days and you're just showing their workouts, anybody can watch you, write down everything you say. And when you come back to them and say, hey, you know what, would you like me to be your trainer? You already gave me 30 days. What I need you for? I got it for free.
I'm just going to rewind day
Hit
one.
rewind day 1 of 30. Refresh, and that's it.
So-
You're not needed anymore.
That's the one thing like one of the one things I love about his lives, of Jonathan's lives, is that it's always like what's on his mind at this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's never. I don't think any of the ones that I've seen are
Scheduled or
like scripted.
yeah,
It's
nothing planned.
It's literally boom, 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 boom. Somebody goes in the chat. They go, oh yeah, I was talking about you.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, it's almost like stand-up comedy, but like DL Hughley slide. You know, where he just picks somebody in the audience and he sees it and he takes it and he runs with it. Right? That's what he does. That's what Thunder does. He says, hey, something pops up.
But the best part of it is that people know that once they make a comment, that they're putting themselves out there to get roasted, or just getting some type of attention. But that's normally what most people want. They just want the attention. They don't care whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
He may say, he may say, you know what? Yeah, you taught me this the other day. And then, or he may say, yeah, you're the one that's always on social media crying about having a boyfriend and all that stuff. And maybe you should look into yourself. Like that shit be making me bag up laughing because
he calls you out, calls it like he sees it.
It's the realness. It's the realness of it.
Yep.
And it's every day. So it's kind of like my own personal comedy show.
Now, since we're talking about this, now we're going to go back to the social media. If say, for instance, you're in a relationship, would you agree to a significant other going on to OnlyFans or promoting themselves like that if they're bringing in bank?
No.
Because a lot of people say, well, they only see it, you know, they're not really touching it, and blah, blah, you know, like the strippers. You know how Usher has that song right there? I don't mind.
Mentally is a thing, so it goes real.
True.
You might as well be a trickster in Supernatural, like Loki, like.
Great. That's
like
a great show.
You're still damaging people by doing that. Like, and for anyone just to have a OnlyFans page is not an adult. I'm sorry. Whether you're making money or not. That's why all good money, bad money, that's why all money is not good money. So you make a name of yourself.
Right.
So I don't really care for people with OnlyFans, but if you're doing it for whatever and this and that, hey, go ahead. But then again, you're tearing up this other person's mind mentally, his money, everything, or her money, everything. Like and they think they really have something with you. They have a subscription with you.
Mm.
You are talking to these people every day.
But they're buying you.
It's a facade. Like it's none of this stuff is real. But
Would you call it prostitution then?
that's you
Mm.
you
You
might,
know, I threw it. I threw it out there. Prostitution.
I guess it's just a safe way of
Safe way to
prostitution.
prostitute yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in trouble for that one. Damn it. Woo-hoo. But it's true.
But
It
here's
makes-
the thing. Here's the thing. They always say, so if it's a couple, right? And they say,
Right.
well, I'm just showing. But I thought the saying always was, you first start cheating mentally before you start cheating physically.
Physically. Yeah.
So what's gonna stop her from saying, you know what, I don't even need your, like, I don't even need your support. I don't even need you to say it's cool or not. I'm gonna do it anyway. What if
Yep.
the husband changes his mind because some of the messages that I'm sure they get are probably a little bit ludicrous, but say he's like, you know what, let's actually take this down, because actually I talked to someone at the school, and they came across your OnlyFans, and
Yeah.
now what?
Now some people have positions that restrict them from having any type of social media, such as OnlyFans or all that stuff. So again, it makes you think. And some of them
Those are-
have alternative or ulterior motives or alter egos. They'll claim their real name is Molly whatever, but their OnlyFans is Jennifer something, right? They're trying to play this game, and it's just all very vindictive. I think I call it vindictive because you're really just tricking people in a fantasy. And I get it. Like I said, there's pornographics out there and there's movies out there, but the movies they selling you action, like they're selling you a story, right?
What would you do if you just joined OnlyFans just to see what it was really like, and you saw like your auntie?
Stop it now. Stop it now. Stop it now. Oh, damn. I don't know. No.
What would you do though? What if you
Because-
saw your What if you saw your grandma? Because there's some
because-
fire ass grandmoms out there.
Because my children are women, they're going to be women one day. I can't even think that way, man. Because again, there's something for almost everyone out there. The weird is the weird. You said it yourself. You know, people be putting their feet on there. I said before, people are selling their underwear or their lingerie that they were wearing. Like, what do? Do you put that in a box in your room, or you display it on your wall? Like, what do you do with that shit?
They sniff that shit.
I'm just stick your finger in your ass. Smell your own shit. I mean, why do you just smell a stranger's shit for? It makes no sense. It really doesn't make any sense.
It'd be the creepy ones. They'd be like, hey, why don't you send me your underwear? I give you $500. You make sure you wear them 8 hours of work and don't wash them.
Yep.
Send them as it is. And you get them. Those are
Yeah.
the ones you get. And they be like, wait a minute, what? Man, they go to work, they come home, be like, Ziploc zero.
Yep.
It's going to Christopher.
And they would not question it at
And-
all. It says easy $500.
And they'll live a lifestyle secretive like that on the low
Mm.
with the job that everybody know that they have.
Yep.
But they friends like, dang, you balling. Like, how you get this? Like, how you get that?
You know, I'd be working
Well,
hard.
They'll
I'd be
probably
working
lie.
hard. Oh yeah.
Probably lie and say, oh, I got a raise and shit like that because nobody want their agenda to be fucked up. So the ones that's boldly just saying that, oh, I got an OnlyFans page here, and you get them. It's the ones that's the professionals that has the OnlyFans page on the low
Yeah.
that's doing this shit, making it seem like they got a raise that they got. When I see shit, I look at every angle of it and then I break down every piece of it, all of them.
See, I saw the rise of the whole OnlyFans thing is it couldn't when the pandemic happened, everybody needed to make some income. So they used what they did because there's a lot of porn stars that just went to OnlyFans real quick, and they just started putting all their shit on there because I follow a lot of artists, both be it in pornographics or music artists or whatever, and there's a lot of people that went to OnlyFans to do all this stuff because it's another source of income because they can't go out and work, can't do their movies, can't do their music videos. There's a lot of people that Instagram's not cutting it for them, so they gotta raise their price or whatever, right?
They
I don't-
already had this. I think they already had this going on. It just ain't for it yet.
So now it's just OnlyFans.
Well, I think
Oh, we gonna be fans.
well during the pandemic, I think a lot of them who couldn't tour, who or who couldn't make movies and stuff, they did it as they would throw a concert and say, hey, since I can't do a concert in your city, I'm going to do one in my apartment and just Cash App me or PayPal me or whatever you think the concert's worth. And that's the way I think it started with artists.
Okay.
But then when now if you want to talk about adult actors, actresses,
Yeah.
I think when they started doing it on OnlyFans, it was to cut out management and producers and all that stuff. The money's going straight to them.
That's why I said there's always a good way and a bad way to kind of promote this. I can understand that. If you're having management issues and you want to be your own boss, by all means. But you have to sell something. You have to produce something that is worth buying, right? I can't see me seeing you doing whatever on OnlyFans with your feet or with lotion or in a bathing suit in a pool and call that worth. Not disrespecting that you might be a beautiful woman or even an attractive man. At the same time, I should not have to pay for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You should not need to pay for it.
Every man should watch you put lotion on. I want to know how you put lotion on in the room if I'm going to talk to you, not how they look at it. This is for real. Like,
put the lotion in the basket.
I'm not about to buy no picture, no video of you fixing yourself up. That's mind blowing to me. That's why I'm talking like that.
That's what people do.
Like, as you guys,
I just think it's the fact that we can't understand it. And
here's the thing: I was trying to search for all these IG models and whatnot. I only found one, and she's in she lives in Quebec or Montreal, and I'm like, okay, so what do you do? And all you see is pictures in her bathing suit. She'll be walking in slow motion. She'll be being flown out to these shows and those shows. I'm like, you're not giving me anything that makes me think that I should have to pay for your product.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's you. Like if you ask any of them, like why they do that, because people pay for it.
Is that the? I mean, that's
why not?
Is that really how we're gonna go with life now? Because people can pay for it. That's why you're gonna do it. Do you know how much people will be dead right now if we said that about drugs? Because it's accessible. That's why we do it, right? I speed because my car can go fast. Like that's just giving people excuses for no reason.
You're also talking about income compared to something.
No, I hear you, but that mentality just doesn't stick with me. Just because is not a reason for you to do it. I can understand. A legit business person would do something to give, to give something back to the person.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? It's like they'll say more power to the people that are on OnlyFans that aren't doing anything, but then trash people that are on welfare. They both get money for not doing nothing.
Light skin just threw the wrench in there right there. Boom! Drop that hammer. Drop that hammer. Woo! That's fire right there. That's fire. And you're 100% right. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Think about that.
Go out and get a job. Isn't that what they say? Go out and get a job. But
100%.
If a girl with big titties and a fat ass that's on OnlyFans, go ahead and get your money, boo.
Yeah. No.
Come on, man.
You just. I'm not even gonna say
Mhm.
anything for the next 5 minutes because that's deep. that is so deep. Like it's so deep. I had this. I had to let. Like it's going through the system right now. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Like holy.
Yeah.
Like it's so real that I'm still just. It makes so much sense.
It's
But
so much.
a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't get that, and a lot of
They
people
don't want
people
it
be
because they don't want
offended.
to.
A lot of people will be offended for you to say that.
So, all right, perfect example. The girl from Catch Me Outside, right?
Bad
When
Betty,
she,
Bad Bougie, or whatever her name is.
you know, Bad
Mhm.
Barbie, I think her name is.
Mm.
So when she started her OnlyFans when she's turned 18, she made $1 million in 6 hours.
6 hours. That means for 3 years, there's some
Yo,
creepy men
you're waiting.
waiting for her to hit 18 to give her money. Think
That's
about that.
that's you talking about the chick that was on Dr. Phil talking about
Yeah. Catch me
that's-
outside. How about that?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
6 hours, bro. She broke the internet with that. 6 hours. Now she's a millionaire because she's a millionaire because A, Dr. Phil, B, her attitude, and C, she's a woman. That's it. Those are the only things. That's what reason why people are paying her money. She's not. And again, I'm not saying I'm attracted to her or not. I'm just saying that she is just a typical 18-year-old woman. Nothing special about her, to my knowledge. So
She got no skill set. It's just like the dude that got famous for I love women's like that dude.
gosh, there's a lot. Again, there's a lot of people
Yeah.
are paying money for. I mean, look at. Okay, and here's the thing though, because there's a lot of people who can make money being bad at something. Case in point,
Oh,
what you call it? American Idol. Remember that guy William Hung? Remember that guy?
Oh, she bangs. She bangs, dude.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. That guy went on tour singing that
Mhm.
song, and only because the American Idol fans loved him. So he was so bad that he was good, right? Just like that pants on the ground guy. He was touring with him. Pants on the ground. He was not good.
That's like Walvin the Great.
I'm telling you, man. But again, they produced something out of it. It was not like they were shaking their ass. No, the fans loved that they were so bad that they were providing them comedy and something that.
you know what's the new
But that's still entertainment. Whether
What
it's
I'm
like
saying, it's still entertainment. But if you're saying that you go to OnlyFans and you're just shaking your ass and that's your entertainment, you need Jesus. God damn.
like you get these young girls that their parents put on TikTok that's doing these certain dances,
yeah.
certain rappers doing videos, and they
Yeah.
make their own little TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But this one, I can't even. Don't ever have me to, say some lyrics to these new rappers. I can't even remember some of their names, like
No.
21 Savage. But the guy, what he was saying in the part of it, they getting so much followers off this, and it's giving them a check. Doing some famous rapper dance better. But these are the young women that these parents are giving them their phones, wondering why. How many problems that happened already with that one girl that was in the park that put herself on Facebook Live and killed herself because everybody was telling her on her TikTok she wasn't pretty.
Yes, exactly, man.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's dangerous, man.
Yeah,
Like-
you also have to look at people using social media, committing crimes on social media. Then they get caught. And they're like, who snitched on me? Like you did, dummy.
Live, dude.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You shot the dude on camera.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it wasn't. It was. Yeah. It's and unfortunately, people don't understand that you're always on film somewhere. Perfect example. So at my gym, and I think there's a difference between laws and being creepy. So at my gym, this girl, she well built. She's working out, and then a guy was filming her, right? And then she saw him filming her, and she went up to him like was, I want you to, I actually want you to take those pictures down, delete them out of your other file or whatever. And unfortunately, there was just a court case that just came down, and the judge said, when you're in public, there is no expectation of privacy. So
100%.
even though it's creepy, it's not against the law. If the gym has a rule against it, then that's something different.
Yes.
But but the judge literally said, well, you wanted attention. You just didn't approve of the person that was giving you attention, even though it's not cool for him to be filming you or taking pictures of you. When you're wearing bodysuits and all that type of stuff in the gym, obviously, I'm like, I don't care what anybody wears in the gym.
Right, right.
Well,
But
except for jeans and flip flops. I don't get that. But
that's them dudes, them
but
California dudes.
but the court system, mind you, this is just in Florida, so I don't know what it is everywhere else.
Right.
You said there is no expectation of privacy when you're in public.
Okay.
But the
So,
woman is like,
so
well,
basically, he was still in the right for doing what he was doing, even though it
correct,
made her feel uncomfortable.
correct. Even though it's creepy, which I agree is real creepy, but you wanted attention and you got attention, just like the attention you got it from, the person you got it from.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if it now if it was like a Idris Alba type of dude, probably wouldn't care.
And that's the stigma right there. You're right. If somebody rich and famous or popular comes see you, yeah, I'll strut my stuff. You throw out those peek out those wings right now and start strutting your stuff, making sure people notice you. And that's how it is.
Oh
That's how
man.
it is. That's
But
how it is.
that's so I think the reason why she took it to court is because she was filming herself also, but she was filming it for her Instagram, and she tried to state the case that he was stealing her content. But once again, like if somebody took this live and they shared it, there's really nothing that we could do about it.
Nothing at all. I'll thank him
So
for it later, but yeah, I can't do anything. They can
yeah,
they can chop and screw it as much as they want. It's open forum.
exactly. And that's what memes. That's
That's
like some of
one
the best memes and shit. One of the best memes ever is Jordan. And Jordan,
crying face.
when Jordan did
The Hall of Fame
the
speech
Kobe thing, no,
Yeah.
when he did the Kobe thing,
or the
he
new
started
one.
crying again. He said, "Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have another
Yeah,
meme."
yeah, because he knows. He knows exactly. It's open forum right there. The minute you can slip on a fika banana in front of people, and if someone took a picture, or even the security camera took a picture, and that person takes that picture from that security cam, puts it online, puts a little tag on it, you could be famous, and people can be making money off you for days, for years.
Like I said, that's Florida. So if
No,
anyone says,
no,
"Well, you can't do that here," you can't do that here. I don't know where the fuck you live at.
you're
But
right. You're right.
what the
You're
case
right.
was in Florida.
You're right,
Right.
and you can only base it on your where you are. I mean, it could be totally different in Russia, and it could be totally different in Australia. You're right,
I
one hundred
guarantee
percent.
in Kentucky, they don't give a fuck.
Why do
I
you
like
say that?
I like when Jules laugh because
He's sly like that, right?
I make myself laugh.
He slips it in.
look like he's trying to make it come out.
Mm.
Now, do you think that the OnlyFans or um the social media, I guess, phenomenon of making money will evolve even further? Because again, someone sent me some information about how Instagram is kind of evolving with their videos because they see there's a lot of people that are getting noticed through videos and stuff like that. Do you think they will probably go into a paid version of all this stuff now to make money on it? Because you hit it on the head right there. If everybody in the world was told to pay $2 a month for Facebook, Zuckerberg would be the richest man in the world right now.
I don't think so. There would be somebody that would come out with another platform that say, hey, you can come over here for free.
Yeah, but again, I mean, I've seen
He
people.
did. He just did it to MySpace.
What do you mean?
He created another platform that was free.
MySpace
It
was
was
free,
better than MySpace.
but MySpace was free though,
Mhm.
right?
Most, well, was everything free?
He just made it better. So what I'm saying is, say for instance, Zuckerberg says,
And
I'm
he
going to charge,
stole it.
I'm going
Let's
to
keep it
charge you.
real.
Yeah, well, he did
He
steal it.
stole
Not
it.
gonna lie, not gonna lie. But let's say he says, "No, I'm going to charge everybody in the world that's using Facebook $2 a month." He's going to make bank because people are so comfortable with it. They don't want to learn anything new, so he's going to make that money. And
Yep.
if somebody tries to make something else, honestly, he'll buy them out. He bought Instagram, he
Yes.
bought WhatsApp, he bought Snapchat. I mean, he's got everything covered. You can't run away. He's making money everywhere.
So hold on a second. So let me ask a question. How does he make money off of it? Like how is it?
Advertising.
Yeah.
Is that why it's on the stock market?
Advertising. That's all it is. Anything you see, all these little ads like Wish and Nikes and Under Armour and all these shows, all that is all advertising. Like I said, Facebook is free. So we're here, we're on Facebook. But if I want to be seen more, my company's gonna pump in money to that organization to make sure I'm seen 100 times more than the next person. We could have the exact same product with two different names, but I gave the owner of Facebook $50,000. I'm gonna be there 50,000 times before that person comes in. That's
Okay.
all it is. That's all it is. So again, that's how he makes his money. It's just a way to advertise yourself, right?
Yep.
I honestly thought Facebook was great for reconnecting with people, but then it just got horrible. It just all you see is ads and ads, and then you see the algorithms that are following what you do, where you type, what you say, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, like it doesn't. It's not fun anymore. Honestly, it's not. The only
tired.
time I use Facebook really to promote business, check up
Mhm.
on family, and throw something fun and funny from time to time. I can't sit on Facebook strolling to the same thing anymore because again, like for instance, we're gamers. I joined a few games, a few groups for Call of Duty. That thing blows up my freaking feed like nobody's business. I'm like, I don't even want to play the game today. I don't want to play the game anymore because I see too much junk, right? Or I'll talk about something on the phone, and lo and behold, the next hour, that thing is in front of me saying, "You should buy this." I'm like, really? Because I said, let me look for a tripod. I'm looking for a tripod on the computer. Then all of a sudden, I get to the freaking Facebook. They have this new tripod thing that's coming out. I'm like, yeah, check out this new thing. I'm like, it piques your interest, of
That's
course,
true.
because people
That's
are
true.
making that money to get their information out there. It's scary but true. And that's why I said when it comes to business, I can only use it for business. I just need to find out the best way to use this social media to fund what I want. But at the same time, I'm giving people a product. I'm giving people a shirt, a hat, some shoes, whatever, training, all that stuff. I can't just sit there and just take money for just shaking my ass. That made no sense.
I'm
You
tired of
ain't
being
gonna make no money.
Hey, I can
all,
make more money. I bet you I can make more money on OnlyFans than you. I bet you.
what?
I bet you. Oh, see, I'm not gonna go there. See, we're not gonna go there. See, come on now, Light King. We're not gonna go there. Shh.
No,
We're not gonna go there.
he'll be quiet on that.
Yeah, I know he will. I know he will. Shoot, this African knows how to make some money.
All I see on Facebook is ads and ads,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I'm just tired of that.
Yes. It's just annoying. It's not fun anymore.
When it comes to, we should drift away from that because that's that. I would never. I conclude this when it comes to if people think they can have a business from it or not.
Mhm.
This is your body. This is your temple. I would never respect a person that would sell himself. That's just me. Maybe other people will like it. They'll accept it. But in a way, it will change you over time.
Well, there's different ways to sell yourself. Like me as a personal trainer, I have to sell myself, the personality. Right.
That's why I said with the body.
Right.
Body.
Yeah. So
Other ways than using it as a tool and product and get your stuff out, that's awesome. Yes.
right.
Do
Right.
other than that, no, I just can't respect it.
Right,
But
right.
I also think it's funny when people, when they get content taken down, like when
Mm,
people like, I can't believe TikTok took that down because I had a like a nipple slip or whatever. Like they're upset about it. It's like it's you sign up for this platform. You sign up for the rules.
yeah,
If they say you can't do nudity, you can't do nudity.
yeah,
And
yeah.
well,
But
then that's what they do. They do that, and then they'll complain on IG and TikTok, and then say, if you want to see that, go to my OnlyFans.
exactly, because OnlyFans has no rules. That's the thing. They don't want the rules. They don't want to play fair. They don't want to be, legit. They want to break the rules because they know that's the way they make their money. That's
Well,
the
I
way
mean,
they get the
yeah,
views.
I think they get a percentage off of whatever the subscriptions are or something. Maybe it
Yeah.
has to
Oh,
be something.
100%. You set your own prices. So you'll give probably, we'll say, a minimum of $5 to the company that's hosting your shit. Then you make everything bank. So if you're charging $39.99 for membership and you're only tossing $5 per person to OnlyFans, you're making bank on a monthly basis. You're making bank. So, you know, I mean, they might have different tiers where there's a free version of memberships. Then you have the bronze package where you have a certain amount of extra push because of whatever, and then
Well,
the silver.
the free ones that are like all the chicks have like bullet wounds and shit.
Oh man, this guy's cold. But yeah, I mean, there's so much that I don't understand about social media now. Even though I use computers and I use social media as much as I can, there's things that just don't get it. And again, people are cluing in on social media because I think I was talking about it yesterday. All these new accounts that are advertising sex or advertising this and that. You'll get this new girl that you don't know said, "Oh, add me as a friend." So you check the profile. I'm like, "Oh, I
Oh
have
yeah,
this new
yeah, yeah,
WhatsApp,
yeah,
blah blah
yeah.
blah." I'm like,
I've seen
Wait,
that.
wait, wait. Okay. I had seen something about hymns, and it's like a pill that they're advertising to for a man. I guess it's like Viagra or
mm-hmm,
something,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
and, and it's called Only Hymns or some stuff, whatever. I comment off of it and was like, "Wow, I can't post a meme and I can't post a sexual meme and get in trouble, but this can be promoted on Facebook."
Because they're paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
They only took it to where I can't comment no more.
Yeah, they stopped it right there and said, "Oh, nope, you're done. Don't say anymore. We got you. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. You just shut up." It put you in your place real quick. But
Like,
yeah,
oh, this dude out of here.
exactly. Yes. Don't let them expose us. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's the weird thing because
that's
again, social media is going to be abused by again the next 5 years. You're going to see the worst things of the worst. I mean, there's times where, and I hate to say it, even talking about just business and whatnot, but there was times where a flood of videos of people fighting were just flooding my feed.
yeah.
Fights here, shots there, all this stuff. I'm like, this is not
It's
how
not
it's supposed to be used,
good.
man. Do I
This is
want to
not
see? Do I want to see a 16-year-old kid getting bullied by a group of people? Why are you posting that?
right.
Why is Facebook allowing it to be posted? You know what I'm saying? They don't care, but they'll feed it because someone's pumping out that money to put it out there. Plain and simple. You know how many hate crime? You know how many hate groups are out there
All
right now?
all that did, honestly, was just put Facebook more on the map.
That's all it was doing. Yeah,
They was like, "Oh, I'm making get a Facebook account. You'll see what
yeah.
I'm talking about. Add me as a friend." And
And then
just
all of a sudden, again, Zuckerberg says, "Let me corner the market. I'm going to buy Instagram. I'm going to buy WhatsApp. I'm going to buy Snapchat. You can't go anywhere, and everything is linked. Everything
it's
is linked.
all linked. All
Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp. You can link everything in one click of the button. So again, your Facebook is everything. We'll call it the umbrella. Facebook is the umbrella of all that stuff.
umbrella corp.
Exactly. It is. It's an umbrella corp right there.
Yeah,
It's
it's the same
crazy.
thing. It's just the same thing like Disney owns
Yeah.
Viacom and all
Exactly.
the other little
Exactly.
underneath
Exactly.
of it.
They making bank. No matter
ESPN.
they're making bank whether you put good content out there or bad content. And I won't be surprised if they buy out freaking OnlyFans too. You watch. Don't be surprised. If
Wow.
that's make is that if they're making that type of bank, don't be surprised if OnlyFans gets bought up by freaking Facebook or something like that. But they won't admit it. But they'll say, yo, OnlyFans brought to you by Facebook. Boom. That's it.
That's still
Then what? He's gonna put Facebook rules on it?
Probably. I mean, I don't know what type of rules they would have for something like that. But again, it won't surprise me. It won't surprise me because everybody's going to be feeding that money. So once they know that they're connected to Facebook, they know Facebook. They know what it can do. It can blow up
So,
in a heartbeat.
so what's so good about WhatsApp?
What's so good about WhatsApp? WhatsApp is a way that you can connect with people around the world
out around the world.
without you paying around the world prices. So I can
Sure.
I can call you on WhatsApp for free if I'm in a data area. Whereas if I had to call you, because again, a lot of people don't have certain data plans or phone plans like they can call worldwide. So that phone call would be me calling you would probably cost $50-$60 a day or whatever because I'm calling you out of my package deal that I have. Whereas WhatsApp, I can be at home on Wi-Fi. I can call freaking you at any time with no worries in the world. Then they add on the whole video to it, so you can now see people anytime around the world for
The
free.
same thing you're doing on Facebook, though.
Yeah.
That's why Facebook bought it.
Why
Why?
would I buy something that I'm already doing?
Because they don't want the competition. They don't want the competition, man.
Man, that shit is no competition.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
You think?
Oh, man, listen. It's like the beginning of time. Coke and Pepsi, man. Coke and Pepsi, Nike and Reebok. There's always something that's always gonna keep someone better than the other.
A lot of people.
Facebook says, screw it. We're buying out
Mhm.
everybody. We don't want the competition. Everything that's coming to us, we want it.
Technically,
Look at Google. Google bought YouTube only because they want to compete with Facebook. That's the only reason.
Google.
But it's different stuff, though.
Doesn't matter. They're remember, a lot of people foreshadow what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna see what's the pull. That's why they buy ahead. That's why people buy stocks. That's why people buy all this stuff because they're wishing this is going to happen or they're forecasting this is going to happen. No one knew except again the people who had the shares knew how big Facebook was going to be, and those people who got in, boom. Look at what was that whole big GameStop situation. Someone knew something, and someone said, "Hey, let's put it out there for everybody to just get rich quick." And they got in, boom. People made millions. Then they're out. That's
Oh,
how it is. Yeah.
it was about Microsoft points, I think.
What's that?
I think it was about some Microsoft points.
Again, I don't know. I'm not a stock guy, so I don't know all that stuff. But yeah, if somebody has some information that they know is gonna blow it up, of course they're gonna put their 10 cents in there and make it into freaking 10,000. It happens. Again, it's all about foreshadowing. It's all about forecasting what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. So now Instagram has got something going on that they've put a little hint out. So a lot of people are going to put in their stocks and put their money in that stock because they don't know how big it's going to get. It might be big. It's a risk because you don't know. It's not a guarantee that's going to work. It's not a guarantee that's going to blow up. But it's a damn risk, and they'll take that risk.
Right. So let me ask you a question, Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do everything on Xbox as you can do on PlayStation?
Pretty much. Give or take the licenses or organizations that are putting the game out to each platform. So he has games that I probably can't play on my PlayStation where he has it on Xbox. But now, again, people are getting smart. And games now are making them cross-platform, so they work together. So more bang for their buck. No more bangs for their bucks because again, you have Xbox is costing a certain amount of money. PlayStation costs a certain amount of money. People who are on the computer costing their system a lot of money. If they sell a game for $60, they know that 3 different platforms will buy that game instead of Xbox only having access to that game. Why not Xbox, PlayStation, and the PC? That's all.
Yeah, Xbox. I remember it started off with subscriptions. It always
Yeah.
had
Yeah, yeah.
gold. When PlayStation came out online, it was free.
Free.
So then they started coming with PlayStation Plus. You get certain percentage out on certain games.
Yep.
And they got hacked, and everybody's stuff got their
Taken away.
cards and everything like that. Then Sony was like, you know what, fuck this. Let's get some servers in here. Then they started having subscriptions. So they
and just like I said, remember we just said that PlayStation started for free. Now you talk about subscription, they didn't skip a beat. They just made bank because everybody's used to it. So again, like I said, with Facebook said, hey, we're gonna charge $2 a month for this. They're not gonna skip a beat. They're just gonna make bank because everybody's used to it. They want it. They keep it. They're gonna keep on going. That's how business is, man. They don't care. They're gonna make money no matter what. No matter what.
You know what I want to say about social media? What do you guys think about it being when you have a relationship? Do you think it destroys relationships?
Listen, you can't speak your mind if you're in a relationship on social media. I'll tell that straight up because I state my case, and I would say things and post things how I feel, just for a release. Like again, social media is all about attention, so I put it out there. Man, the backlash you get, that just ruined my relationship right there because I felt horrible at one point in my relationship. And I said, you know what? I need an out. I need something. I didn't want to cut myself. I didn't want to leave. I wanted to make sure someone heard me or felt how I was feeling. So I put a meme out there, and people were commenting, yeah. And then the ex saw it, and poof. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Why are you posting shit like that? What? Excuse me. We live in the same house. And we don't have conversation, but all of a sudden I post something on social media. Oh, it's a meeting time. Let's go talk to everybody about it. Let's figure out what's wrong.
It's because but that also goes back to the same thing is you don't let everybody know your business.
Yeah, that's why
I agree. I agree. So at the first part, this is why I think it's very contradicting because when I was in my relationship for the first 6 months, I did not state that I was in a relationship. It is nobody's business but my own and my significant other. So I don't need have to announce that I was in a relationship with this person and tag them in that. So now fast forward 2 years later, this person is upset that I posted something that we're having issues. Yet you're upset that I didn't tag you in the first part, that we had a relationship. But now all of a sudden I'm telling you we're having problems and you get mad at me. You see what I mean? It's a catch-22. You're damned if you put it out there. You're damned if you don't.
So wait a minute. What do you think about the dudes that have to have the Jill and James Smith account?
No. See, Mr. and Mrs. Smith type of accounts? No, man. I guess because that starts trouble because Mr. and Mrs. Smith will have their account together, but then they'll have Mr. Smith after dark, right? Then you have Mrs. Smith with the girls, and you'll never know that they have these accounts until somebody slips up, and poof, there goes the relationship. Social media destroys relationships.
I don't think it ruined my relationship. I mean, it could have. I'm sorry. I'm lying. I'm lying. I am totally fucking lying.
I was gonna say, so sometimes you don't even know how bad. Sometimes you don't even know it ruined it because there's no reaction from it. Because again, I'm not trying to expose myself or anybody else, but girls will be girls. They'll go and talk about whatever and talk about the situation that they came up out. Just like the guys will be talking about their guy shit on a regular basis. Because I saw this chick, blah blah blah. And then those guys will give you their feedback of what you should do, and the girls will give their girls their feedback, and then you're like, yeah, I should do this, or you're like, no, and all of a sudden you come back to the relationship, and you're just butting heads, and then poof, you're done.
You know, the main thing is, I used to think that it destroys relationships. I don't think it destroys relationships. I think social media just made it easy to vent to someone else. And with that being said, it make it easier for someone to listen to you.
100%.
Now, back in the day, you used to drive to somebody when you get a page or something like that. Like, if it went back to that without social media being back then or any of that, we wouldn't have no issues. So the people that let those people in on social media is because their relationship, they didn't see it going further no more, and they seen it cracking. And the other person that's with them may not see that and may thinking that they have a bomb-ass relationship.
So it's almost like a plea for help.
I guess.
Because I'm thinking about what you just stated is something that I can say I experienced. Say, for instance, again, my mother and father back in the day would have an argument. Someone would pick up the phone, call a relative. Relative would drive over, we'll have a family meeting. Boom. That's how it used to be. Now, if I had an issue, it's more like, let me post this thought out there. Let me plant that seed out there. See if somebody picks it up. And then someone will quickly give you a DM, say, yo, what's up? Everything good? And then you just break down, no, man, something's up. And then you say, oh, really? I thought you guys were all good. No, man. And then all of a sudden, this whole big situation. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what social media is. Social media is breadcrumbs, right? You dropping things for them to come see you. See what you're doing. See what you're all about. That is the perfect analogy of what social media is. It is breadcrumbs to come see what you're doing outside in the world, right? So you put it like, and it goes with Instagram. It goes with Snapchat. You take a picture of the T-shirt. Boom. Oh wow, that's a great T-shirt. Click on his profile. Oh wow, he's got a bunch, and he has a link. Click. Oh wow, there's his website. It's just breadcrumbs. That's all it is. That's what social media is. Perfect analogy.
I mean, I think. I don't know. I think I've only been Facebook official once. So
lucky you.
It was I don't think it was Facebook that ruined it. I think people just aren't big enough to be vocal about their relationships. It just happened to be that I was the first interracial relationship she had been in. So when it was on Facebook,
so
it
exposed,
was like a bunch of questions and blah 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 blah. So I think that was maybe
so that gave again, it gave you a soapbox to show your real feelings, the real you. Some people use that for sure. I can tell you right now,
people can't take that.
I can tell you right now, there was a lot of people that were disappointed, a lot of women that were disappointed that I was Facebook official on there because I didn't tell them that I was seeing someone. So that again, not to say I'm a hot commodity or anything, but that gave them hope that I might be able to be interested in them. And once they saw that, they said, oh, there's no chance. And then you get the messages like, why didn't you tell me? So, what'd you do this to me for? And I'm like, why are you such a player? I'm like, player? What are you talking about? I was significant. I was with somebody by myself with that person solo for X amount of months before I even said anything. We haven't talked for months. The minute I put it official, oh, you could have told me. I thought we had something. What are you talking about? I didn't stop you 3 months ago to talk to me. That didn't make any sense.
So let's do something then.
Oh, here we go.
Let's all change our thing to in a relationship and see how many people comment.
Okay.
You watch. You know the first person gonna call and message me right away? Everybody overseas. Every Nigerian that sees me in a relationship, who is this guy? What is her name?
Right.
Is she black? Is she white? Does she go to church?
It's breadcrumbs. It's breadcrumbs. How about you do this? How about you do this? You know what? Next Friday on our podcast, we will explain our new relationship.
Oh God.
You know, people.
Yeah, my relationship to fish.
That's really good, Jules. I like that because I know.
What's that?
You know how many people tune in?
Oh Lord.
You know how many people tune in?
Yes.
You officially want to do that?
I want to do it.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
You know how much hate mail you're going to get?
No. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Are you gonna say anything about it?
I'm gonna say we're gonna go live and we're gonna
No,
talk
no,
about
but are you gonna
relationships.
tell people who it is? Are you gonna tell people that, it has been brewing for a while? Because people are gonna ask you questions. Who's this girl? Who's this new person? Why didn't you tell me about it? All that stuff is gonna come. So you're gonna
Yeah.
hold off and say nothing?
Tune in Friday to the podcast. We'll talk about it.
this guy's definitely like that. This guy says, "Yo, let me just."
But then on Friday be like, y'all some nosy motherfuckers.
You see 50 girls there watching this show. I want to know.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Hey,
I'm down
yeah,
for doing it.
yes, bro.
Because I know, again, there's people that you never really realize are watching your site until you put something out like that.
So, perfect example. With me and her, and we're now, Facebook friends. Now we weren't for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Once I did that and I put her name, she was never really like a social media person anyway. She had a Facebook, but not really crazy
Mm-hmm.
about it. But when like 500 people make comments on it, she was like, who the fuck am I dating? Like everybody, congratulations, boom, 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 and then
You're a superstar.
Started sending her friend requests and all that type of shit. Like it was, I mean, for her, I know it was a lot, but for me, I was like,
it's just
I just got a lot of friends.
regular day. No,
Yeah.
and I get that. I get that. Sometimes it's the attention that you really don't want, right? So what I don't like about social media though is that because I know myself and my ex, we're not friends on social media per se. Like she blocked me and did whatever. What I don't like is that friends of her will go report what I'm doing or what I'm saying or and that's not fair. That
Well,
is
just
not, and
because they
that's
don't,
why
they
I
don't,
can't put. That's why I don't post anything on a personal level on Facebook anymore because you never know who's watching. Because whether it's good or bad, I could be I could be in a great relationship for the last 4 years, but the minute the ex or someone reports it, again the claws come out, and you're
will
like
you do it? Is the question.
negative. Nope.
So, I had my baby mom do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, had like women used to, go on my page, some things that I post public. Oh, is this screenshot sent to her? Now, if you don't speak up, they're gonna keep doing it. So I just said a few lines, and then that just stopped. Well, it didn't stop right away. They kept doing it, but I just kept doing me and just ignoring them. It's been years now since that happened. I cut that off. That's dead. So when you only when you pay attention to certain things, that's when it's just gonna keep boiling. They kept doing it, but I just kept.
Yeah, but again, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to be a public figure of some sort, and I don't mean like a superstar.
Good.
I'm trying to be out there and be an open book. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
hide things. At the same time, if you say the weirdest thing or do the weirdest thing, the one person who doesn't want you to succeed or to be happy will report that to someone who knows they don't want you to be happy as well, and then they all gang up and they just destroy you.
That's a hater.
They
Most
tried.
definitely.
They destroy you.
Yeah, man. Listen. I was in it. I was destroyed right here. I was destroyed for 2 years. 2 years I could not be. I was not me. I was grumpy. I was irritable. I was just angry at everything because of what happened in my relationship. Because I put everything out there. When I say everything, I changed my life for this person, and I did not get it. I did not get it back. So when that is now taken from you, and then on top of that, I'm given a new responsibility of a child that I have to tend to, that I have no idea how to do. Again, the frustration kicks in, right? So then you have people that's chiming in and said, you should be doing things this way, you should be doing things that way, or people are saying, I told you, you shouldn't have been with this, you shouldn't mess with this girl, or family say, you should have been with a nice African girl, or all this, like that destroys you. You don't know who you are anymore. So you go into this cocoon, and
Man,
you turn into a hermit and you don't expose anything. I was destroyed in my head. I was playing the role of an officer without being an officer. I was just walking. I was a shell of myself, going to work, coming home. I didn't work out. I didn't do anything. My business stood still. I didn't eat. I hardly slept. I slept for 2 years. I slept on my couch. I still do sleep on my couch because I couldn't feel the need to sleep in my own bed because of what that trauma did to me. That's what I'm telling you. Like I was not the same because of that whole blow up. It destroyed me. Like mentally, I was gone. Now it took me again 2 years. I'm back to me. You can see it. I'm active on social media. I'm having fun. I'm posting stuff. That's me. I do freaking memes and videos. That's how I was before all this happened. And people like that. So people were wondering, where the hell were you? Well, I went through a relationship. I dedicated everything. So everything did not matter outside of my four walls. And I thought that was the case. But in the end, it wasn't because everybody else chimed in and mixed things up to a point where even to this day, my ex didn't even know the full story of how everything came to pass.
So is that the same thing happening with you, Jonathan?
that's the same exact thing almost. I had to technically the same thing. I had to start all the way over.
Mm. I to this day I still don't trust women sometimes
Nothing.
because it's
But
hard.
I learned something from things like that. It's always bad. It's not always bad. It's some good in everybody you be with.
Oh,
I believe that.
100%. 100%.
He taught me like a family. Like so when she did that, we split our separate way.
Hmm.
I came back home and everything like that. I was waking up and I was just like, my next one that come my way, I want perpetualness. Like I see a family now. Like before I couldn't see like that, but I'm with this person. Like
Mm.
so I believe I learn everything and things happen for a reason. So
No, I
damn sure.
it opened my eyes on what I really want in my life. Right
Yeah.
now, again, and I'll tell this on live. I'll always love my ex because she gave me the life of a daughter that I cherish. All right. At one point, we were in love. That's what happens. But at the same time, things change. But again, I'll have love for her because again, whether she's in trouble, in danger, whatever, I'll be there. That's the mother of my child, right?
Is that the
But
same way you feel about your BM?
No.
so
Um
you'll never have love for your ex.
All right. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
Is
see,
that what you're saying?
I will have I care for her because she gave me a kid in this world.
Yeah.
I have to love her like that. I will have to feel that to say it.
Mm.
Back then I was saying it because we have a kid. You get older and they stuck in their way and
Yeah.
mine seem to won't change. And it's whether I change my ways and try to talk to her. It's it's like a it's like you get so far and that's it. And it's
Yeah.
like, dang, it's the same distance.
Yeah.
It's ain't
Yeah.
much further distance of
Nothing
change.
moved.
So I just came to a point to where I was just like, I'm gonna wash my hands with the situation. I care for this woman. Like, but the decisions that she make in life, I hope she make the right ones. I wish her the best in life. But for someone to just say like, she brought me a kid, she loved me, I can't be like every other man and say, well, I can't do that.
I hear you, but
Feel that.
at the same time though, I mean, I feel what everything it makes me sometimes uncomfortable that if somebody that you put all this effort in and energy in um is easy to move on for you from you if they when they did, because again my ex found somebody else real quick and started dating someone real quick. I'm like, so I was just a pause in the action, I guess, because again, and then you're
And
realizing that they did move on. So now you're like, okay, what type of situation is in that house? Because my daughter has to go to this situation every 50% of the time, whatever. So I'm like, man, what's being said? What's being done? Right? You're paranoid because you never know what's going to be taught to that child or what type of environment in this. Because I know what's being done in my home.
Right.
Again, I'm an open book. People can come here and hang out, whatever. My daughter is exposed to all that stuff, but at the same time, I don't know what's on the other end. And because there's no connection on social media, because this person chose to be secretive, it's up in the air. Then I have other people, like I said, chiming in, telling me what they're doing. Right? I had to find out from other people that this person has a dog. I've never had a dog in my life, but there's a dog in the house. My ex never told me that she was going to get a dog. I found out she might be moving because of the dog. I'm like, so you're telling me I'm trying to buy a house here, but you're ready to go move somewhere else? You won't even tell me. All I know is I get a freaking bill saying, here, you have to pay this freaking daycare bill. There you go. That's it. So I know where the love is. It ain't there, but
I want to see if this makes sense for people out there. And with this book, Psycho Cybernetics, that I'm reading, I let the mother of my child is the only one that I let try to mess up my self-image. I let her get to it. When that happened and I had to go back and restart and rethink and build myself back, I can't let her get that close. And when for her to get so deep in me and say that you would never be this, you would never be that, you don't have this, you don't have that, all you is this and that. That plays in my head, but it's good music now. So for that music to be good now, I had to go through it being bad in my head first. So now I understand the lyrics. So I can't give her that type of love, if that makes sense. But I care for her like that because we did something together. Other than that, like you should find that kind of love with someone else.
Yeah, but the love that you be expecting or requesting is not the good love that you think someone should get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, this you have to think this is like a whole different episode.
It is.
Yeah, we're going in deep now. You got me in my feelings, so I had to freaking expose myself. The beast all of a sudden turns out to freaking being Simba. I used to be Mufasa on this damn show. Now all of a sudden I'm Simba, freaking ready to cry and shit. See what you did, light skin? Shoot, make me all soft and shit.
Yo, so yeah, we got off of social. Yo, like that's just a different episode, though.
Part two.
We should invite people. We should invite people and say, hey, like, do you still love your ex, or do you, you can do a whole show on that, and then, but we got off of social media, and we got.
You're right. But here's the sad thing though. How many people are opening to talk about that on a show, whether be it live or recorded? A lot of people don't want to show them. They don't want to show that hand. Yeah, we're a different breed of people though. There's a lot of people that are introverts that are going through the same things we are, but they won't talk about it in front of people. There's a lot of people who are still dealing with the process. There's a lot of people who have yet to even experience that, to even know that, right? So
a lot of people that's sneaking, trying to watch what we saying before the insecure guy come home and be like, "What dudes you watch?" So
yeah, again, there's so much different layers and all this stuff. It's scary, but it's true because again,
we will peel them back like onions. Isn't that what they did in Shrek? Layers.
Okay, I'm challenging anybody out there who wants to talk about their feelings during and after a relationship. How about that? We can hit that for our next topic if we want. All right.
Because I want to know what they think about.
I would love to know what a woman feels like. At this point, I would. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the next episode.
Save it.
I'll break it down how my relationship just imploded. But again, I've moved on about it. Like I said, I'm a happy guy. I'm willing to meet someone new and have some good times with these people. But again, they have to. And like I told Jules today, you have to meet that energy. If you're not at that same energy with me, I'm not here to carry you to get to where I want to be. Nah, that's not it. I'm too old for that now. That's too old for that. If you're at my level and you're confident, and you are quite I want to say, again, job wise, you don't have to be financially the same, but someone who's actually making efforts to be significant on their own, whether they are with me or not, that's a big plus. I can see if
We
you
didn't
hold your own bag.
we didn't finish that. So do you think that social media destroys relationships? That's your final thing?
Yeah,
I
it
don't,
destroyed it,
I,
it
I
destroyed
don't
it
think,
destroyed
I
mine.
don't think it does. I don't think it does.
It destroyed.
Okay.
How about
I
okay?
don't
Let's use that for the next show then. All right,
Yeah.
social media in relationships. We'll do that for the next time. How
Yeah,
about
I
that?
don't, like I said, I think, um, because she couldn't handle certain things was like the downfall, or it was like overwhelming. Just like if, because Jonathan, what do you got, like 3,000 like Facebook friends or something?
Why you think I have so many?
I don't know. I'm just asking a question. Like
Mm-mm.
I do. Like I have 3,500.
I think I got like 1,300.
You're capped out then.
No, I'm capped out at 5,000.
Oh, okay. You still got some work to do.
But if I literally switch my thing to in a relationship, it's gonna blow up. And if someone's that's not like really into social media like that, and it's just kind of overwhelming.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, I'll test it. You know what? I'll test it right after the show. I'll
Ooh,
change it. Let's see
okay.
what happens.
You just get a whole bunch of nosy people like, oh, so you talking, or you get the emoji eyes in your DM like,
Yeah, or you get the,
yeah.
you get that. What's going on? I thought we were gonna hang
So,
out.
but here's the thing. So because of the fact that you would probably get 200 or 300 comments or whatever, is that the only thing about me that's interesting that you will comment on? Is that I changed my relationship status?
Mm-mm.
All the other good shit I do on Facebook or social media, but that's the thing that you come to me about?
Right. I see what you mean.
I
Like,
know, because we've been doing business for how long right now? You know
right.
how much people you're gonna catch say, "Hey, what's going on?" I
Mhm.
never heard about this, but yet I'm like, "Hey, I have a clothing brand. You haven't asked me about that. What's going on? I do personal training. How come you didn't ask about that?" But when it comes to my personal life,
Everybody's nosy.
you're up in my grill.
The
Sometimes.
more people that you add on your Facebook, the less people you see, even if you have them as favorites. Because I have to, when y'all have some stuff that goes across, and I say this to Blake and Neil, because I talk to these guys every day. I said, y'all be having stuff, it say like 3 days in my news feed. I never even seen you post it the first time.
Mhm.
Like, like 16 hours ago or something like that. So like, you miss a whole bunch. Every time you add somebody on your Facebook, it's like it makes room or something. And
Right.
certain
But
things
but
are
every
delivered
time
at
someone, but just like if you same thing, if you bump like a picture,
Mhm.
every time someone comments on it, it pushes it right back up to the
Yeah, right for the top tier. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so like if you change your relationship, like it may be low tomorrow, and then someone will see it and they'll hit it, and then it pushes it right back up.
Oh,
And now more people are going to comment on it, and then
that's
boom, right back up.
I did a video of my daughter singing, "Let It Go," and you had a first big wave, and then it
Yeah, I saw
died
that.
down, and then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of people saw it, so it put it right back on the feed. So another 30 people started commenting again. So I'm like, "Oh, well, I thought it was over," And then again, you get that third wave, and they see it again, and then it's back on the top again, and they start commenting. So yeah, you're perfectly right there. The minute that first comment hits, the next one hits, the next one hits, then it'll die down. And if someone sees it later on, next week, the week after, a month later, puts it right back up on the top of the feed so people can see it again. Then you'll have the same people questioning. But anyways, we've gone hard into this. Social media turn into relationships, turn into breakups and makeups and whatnot. And that's how it is with this show, man. We don't know which way it's gonna go, and I love it like that because again, it's fresh, it's not scripted. We just go with our heart and our gut.
I want to
Yes.
say something to Jules. Jules, what do you think about the women on social media that get the TikTok? And they really don't work out all like that, but they only post their ass pictures.
Oh Lord.
What I think about it,
Oh.
You think about, or you just look at it and be like, I want to get it. I'm just playing.
Give me those cookies.
No, but the
No,
fucked up thing is for us, the people that are certified personal trainers, people follow those people as influencers, and they don't have a leg to stand on. Similar to the conversation from last week when someone said, "I work at an attorney's office," but you're not a fucking lawyer.
Right. Ooh.
But people
Fire.
people will take advice from you as if you are an attorney. So these influencers that just post videos of their ass, they may be naturally have a fat ass. And they're like, "Oh, this is how I grew my ass." Well, your mom has a fat ass, your grandma has a fat ass. So you probably didn't grow your ass like that. But girls are gonna say, "Oh, what workouts are you doing?" Even though you don't have any certification to talk about it.
Hmm.
Okay, let me break this down a little bit more. So those type of women, if you seen a woman like that, just knowing she's not working out like that, you know her in person, hypothetically speaking, and you're like, "Hey, you want to work out this time?" Maybe once a week she do it. And you like, "Hey, I ain't see you in the gym. Why don't you get in the gym more?" But you see her on Facebook and she posting her ass pics and shit like that. But she's interested in you. And you know, you feeling her vibe and stuff like that. But y'all don't work out the same. You work out more. She just work out and then just post her pics. What do you think about that? Do you look at her like she just want to show off what she got to every goddamn body, or you still gonna feel like, "Oh, I still
Absolutely.
be a champ"?
Absolutely. I think it's more of a vain thing.
That's false advertising right
But
there.
I'm thinking about a person right now in my mind. I'm
False
thinking about a person,
advertisement.
but I think it's vanity. It's hey, look at me.
It's bait and switch, man. That's what it is. It's bait and switch.
But I also told Jonathan that I know people in person, and I know what they look like, and then I see them on social media, and I'm like, that's not the person.
Well, yeah, again, some people hit. I mean, some people glam up. I mean, there's superstars out there. I've seen Beyonce with no makeup or J Lo with no makeup. Again, everybody has that out of form look. It's natural. It's natural. Some people
No,
wear
it's not
weave.
natural. It's filters.
No.
Angles.
What I'm saying is, it's natural to be to do something to better look yourself. Because a lot of people enhance their photos with filters. Yes, 100%. But that's not per se because they're vain about themselves. They just want to get the best looking image of themselves.
But it's not you.
Eh,
No,
I put a few filters on just to color to help color grade some of my photos.
like
I'm
you
not
said,
saying I'm not gonna say I'm gonna put like butterflies or sparkles in my eyes. That's a whole different level. I'm talking about some people who just give it a little quick once over just to make it look more presentable. Not the whole I have green eyes or I have stars over my head type of thing. That's going extreme.
you said a few though.
Phew.
These women be having majority of their pictures all filtered. That's covering up what you really look like. And when I see you in person, damn it, you don't have that lightning in the background on your face. And you don't have that your makeup on your filter look very expensive. And you don't have it in real life. So I can't approach people like that. And I've seen a few people that on Facebook, and I've seen them in real life. Like the way they take the angles and stuff like that, you might as well just take the angle straight forward and just let people know how you are. You do not love yourself if you have to hide yourself like that.
Don't get me started on those angles.
But that actually goes back to when we were talking about when we were talking about the dating sites. It's the same thing. Like if I'm on a dating site and every last one of your pictures is filtered, like it's automatically going in trash.
Entrapment.
Like I don't like surprises. Period. Like I don't like you'll never jump out at me and say surprise. Like no. I don't like surprises. and that's what you feel like.
Surprise, bitch!
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit, man. Don't jump out on me. But that's what happens. It's literally And it's the same thing with dating sites and friends. And so the first thing, most of the people that use a lot of filters and angles, the first thing they say is, so how do I look? Like, do I look like my profile? And sometimes you have to say, or some of you may say, you know what, you actually look even better in person. Perfect example.
I get that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm. I hear that a lot.
Melissa Gormino, she looks way better in person than
Melissa
PJ.
is that the one on your?
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
the one
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
talking about doing
Yeah.
like squats and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's actually more beautiful in person than in her pics. And
But
first thing I said to her,
but
first
the-
thing I
but-
said to her, I said,
But,
you.
but the sad thing is, though, she might not think that. Hence why people put those filters on, right? It's all about self-confidence.
She's not a filtered. She's.
No,
I mean,
no,
she's
no.
not a filtered person.
You're right,
She
but
really
I'm
isn't.
just throwing out the example. Some people may not think that they look beautiful or they look decent to be in
Maybe
full
could.
natural, but they don't realize how beautiful they are. Sometimes natural look is amazing. Perfect example. Look at Alicia Keys, man. She stopped wearing makeup for the longest time. She gave it up, and she looks more beautiful natural than she does with all that makeup on, guaranteed. So, I mean, you just have to go with it. Just go with you. You came in this world with no makeup. You're gonna leave. Well, you might not leave with no makeup, but you still live your life with no makeup. Enjoy it. Be natural. Be you.
I just want a whole bunch of natural people that love themselves. That would be the best party conversation ever to me, probably.
In a relationship.
You put it already, guy.
I'm going to right now.
This guy's bold like that. I'm still twitching to whether I should do it or not. This guy put it in a relationship.
He was so eager to do that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna prove a point right now.
Yeah, because you know, like people have theories, but the only way to prove a theory is to do it.
Okay, all right.
That's my theory.
This is gonna be an awesome experiment. I like it.
And it's only for a week. I mean, it's only for a week, but it's also to see how many people are actually paying attention to what you do. You know, like literally, I think one of the reasons why Thunder's his lives always come up. Like it'll say Thunder is live right now. I think it's because I always go in and check him out. So it always pushes him to the front. There's a lot of people that says, huh?
Come here, buddy.
You don't like light-skinned people, boy. You don't like light-skinned people, my boy.
All right, there you go. Done. See what happens.
Oh shit.
Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I'm telling you, if I get backlash,
I'm gonna do mine after this.
I'm blowing up your phone at 3:00 in the morning. I'm telling you, Jules. If I get the freaking backlash, I'm
Jules.
5 people commented already.
Oh,
any predictions on any one of us? What's gonna happen?
Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen after doing this experiment?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I already got five likes.
5 likes.
And one person commented.
None of them are family?
No.
Okay.
And one of them is Crystal says, "Oh, congrats, happy for you, buddy."
Oh, that nose is in that business real quick. Mm-hmm. I see it.
It's gonna be. I'm not gonna try to check mine.
Yeah, you check it at the end of the week. So you don't have to see that shit. Like, oh shit, you be cussing me like what? I didn't know you could swear in Spanish like that. Oh gosh.
That's gonna be a lot of energy.
It is gonna be wild, man.
It's just an experiment.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
It's just an experiment.
It's a life-altering experience, though. That's all I'm saying. It's a
And
life-altering.
I want people to know that this experiment is, pretty much saying like, damn, my life is that important for you to, get all in it like that, to want to know what's going on instead of living yours.
Mhm.
Like
Thank
this
you.
was
I
how
would say thank you.
Mhm.
it turns ahead
Mhm.
and so strong, and they forcefully want to know what's going on. Like that's a thing.
10.
He's already at 10. See, I'm not even gonna look right now.
No, it's been a minute. It's been less than a minute.
Hey man, you have over 3,500 people following you.
You
The minute,
expect.
yeah, man. Shoot, I'm just hoping.
No,
I'm just
what's
hoping.
going? No.
I
What's
just,
going to be funny?
I'm just hoping the pastor comes in and say, "Oh, so when you gonna marry this girl?
So
You gonna
I
bring her
think
to church?"
I think it's funny. All three of us are going to do it at the same time. They're going to be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
I'm telling you, it's gonna be wild. I'm afraid, man. I'm afraid because now it's out there. We'll see, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep it on the wraps. I'm like, hey, it's cool.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
Okay, we are, and we'll invite some people about relationships and social media. Oh, so I would love to have some women on this show to talk about that because I mean they have a whole different point of view about this, and they have a whole different mindset when it comes to social media and relationships. So, I mean, it's something to be uh, uh, excited and anticipating about once we talk about that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's it. We went on a tangent like we usually do, but I love these tangents because we get more out of this the non scripted, you know, topics, and we just go off. And you know what? It always ends up with either money or relationships we end up talking about for some reason. I don't know why, but that's no. But again, that's what people like talking about most. So, hey, Thunder Page again is a pleasure hitting us up again, and again you'll be here next time. Doing it up again. We'll be here next time because we got to get the results. If you don't get the results, the experiments is a bust. So we already know Jules got like 14 messages already or likes. So we'll see what happens in a week. All right. That's
Yeah.
it. That is it. That is all, folks. We are ending this show. You guys, thank you again, Jules. As always, we always do it up. Again, check out the Unleashed store when you get a chance, and again, check us out on YouTube. Check us out everywhere you can. We'll be everywhere. We're getting bigger and better each day. And of course, Thunder Page is going to have his clothing line out soon. Shoot, we're just waiting for that to drop. We're going to push that as well. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting us from the beginning of this new venture. And we hope to hear from you guys all soon again. With that being said, we're out. Peace and love. Have a good day.